Welcome to another cosmic transmission. Today I'd like to speak to you about the importance of sentience. Sentience is what makes us intelligent, aware, choosing beings. That's what makes us human beings. That's what marks us as differently from animals, plants, vegetables, minerals, everything else you see around you on this earth. They all have a level of intelligence that is not at the point of sentience. They don't have the point of moral choice. Now, we're not the only sentient beings in the universe. In the universe, there's billions, trillions of types of sentient beings out there. We're not a lonely, alone kind of existence. The so-called human condition is the sentient condition, the condition of choice. Now, what does this mean for us? This means we're capable of appreciating an incredibly sensitive view of what life's about. We can see beauty. We can see wonder, miracles, tragedies. We can feel emotionally about things, not just reflecting our own lives, but reflecting the life of others. We can appreciate art, science. We have a curiosity about learning. We have the kind of things that we see around us in animals, but to a much greater extent. This is what makes us sentient. This brings an enormous responsibility to us, because we are responsible not just for the moral laws, but to our own selves, to choose the right way through life. Now it sounds very moralistic maybe, but choosing the right way, choosing right and wrong. Well, let me tell you, morality is very closely linked with happiness. When we feel good about ourselves, we feel good about what's going on in our mind, and we can live with ourselves. We don't need to succumb to bury our feelings in alcohol or narcotics or fantasies. We can really be ourselves. We can be at one with ourselves. So ultimate happiness is ultimate morality, is ultimate intelligence and beingness. Now, what does it mean to be sentient? With the bodies we have, with the subconscious we have. It's like being the driver of a vehicle. We have our subconscious, we have our body. We are really choosing what direction we take those attributes in the cosmos. Now, the subconscious is something we can't actually see, but we can direct it. We can influence it with our thoughts by sending messages to it. It's a kind of hypnosis, actually. It's a kind of hypnosis. We have to choose to do this. This is why in religion you get a lot of chanting. You get like something like this, okay? A kind of mantra. Or, in Christian we have the Father's Prayer. Dear Lord Father, save us from temptation, deliver us from evil. Amen. People saying the same thing again and again is creating a certain vibration, certain message. The words are a vibration. The vibration we seek to give is a spiritual one, is a positive one. It's a matter of being aware of what vibration you're choosing to give to your subconscious. It's like driving the steering wheel of a car, pressing the accelerator, pressing the brake. You are directing your deepest self. And you know what? Your deepest self is connected to the whole universe. That's an amazing thing. We don't see it, but our deepest self is like a great ocean, and that ocean is part of the great ultimate ocean of the cosmos. We are steering ourselves through the cosmos. It's an amazing thing. This is life. Life is to be steering yourself through life, to be choosing. It's a bewildering world in many ways. There's so many stimuli, there's so many other people, there's so many things, there's so many choices, there's so many possibilities. Basically, we're steering ourselves through the world that is appropriate to us. We have our own careers, we have our own types of people we connect with, and we're steering our way through that. Life is steering. The meaning of life is to intelligently and morally and compassionately steer ourselves. And as we learn these values, as we heighten our awareness of these values, we steer ourselves better. And we're not choosing between values. Morality, goodness, kindness, compassion, beauty, charity, chastity, all these things are the same thing. They're all purity, they're all value, they're all goodness. If you like, they're the light side of the force. They're the good way, they're the right way. And we need to clear our minds. We need to throw aside things that are distracting us from that, things that are burying that, to wash off the dirt, clean our mind up, and be intelligently steering. And then it doesn't matter what line of work you're in, what type of life you're leading, you can do that. And I'll tell you, it's not just the spiritual benefits, the heavenly benefits. The earthly ones follow it. They follow like a shadow. If you seek the spiritual, the earthly will follow. And you may get to a point where you don't need the earthly, where you're happy with a very, very simple life, just the spiritual. Or you may want to live more in the world, and then the spiritual, thrust will bring earthly, goodness with it as well, embodiments. Your body will improve. You'll have a clean body. You'll have a healthy body. You'll be morally, spiritually, physically, biologically aware and healthy. You will be the master of your destiny. You will have the life you want. And that's what life is. As for the meaning of life, it is learning these values. It is deeply learning these attributes, these values, and as we learn them more, we rise to higher levels of awareness, higher levels of embodiment of these values. It's not always obvious in this life, because we're going to carry on after this life. It's a universe career. We're eternal beings. This is like a moment, a blink of the eye in our career in the universe. But even this one moment is the moment we're living in now. So it's absolutely essential we focus, we cleanse our minds, we cleanse our spirit, we focus on who we really want to be, and be ourselves to the end. Let's steer forward. Let's be who we want to be. Let's be clear about that. Thank you very much for listening. Have a good night or day.